Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you all my favorites from the month of January. Such a fun month. Hopefully you saw my Disney video. If you were curious about that, we went and took Olivia for her first birthday. It was so much fun. We had the best trip ever. It was just perfect. It just was really fun. But I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorites. So as always, I'm going to show you just things that I've been using the most. I'm going to give you a little update on the Sunday Riley skincare stuff. I did purchase one more item, the Good Genes, which I've been using in addition to the Luna oil for about a week. Yeah, right at a week exactly. So I'm going to share that with you all. A few like handbag type things that I've really been using a lot this month. And yeah, so let's just jump in. So by far the most used, I'll just go over the most used things quickly. I've really just fallen so in love with this Sarah Hap lipstick, lip slip, bleh. The one in the pot. I do have the one in the tube, and the pot one is just so much better. It's just a beautiful like everyday lip balm for morning, for night. It has a hint of a sparkle to it. It just makes your lips look so pretty. I got this when I was pregnant, and now I realize why I always hated the scent, because I had major scent aversions, food aversions, weird things that normally smell really good. I think like the Dry Bar shampoo too, like I really like the scent of that. I hated it when I was pregnant, like it really made me sick. This did too. And it's just such a yummy smell now to me. I just love it so much. So very good lip balm. It's just really perfect. A few more cosmetic things. This I just can't. The Aborian BB cream, I thought, I've talked about it so much. It's so good that it's actually, I caught it in stock this morning at Sephora, which is really weird. I'm on the email list to be notified when it's back. I've used about half of this, and I've been really nervous to keep using it because it's been hard to get. It's been out of stock. They have two shades. They have the Claire, which is what I use, which is the fairest, and then they have one more, and that one has been in stock for a while. This one was the one that was out, and then they both were out of stock. And so I was on the email list. They never emailed me, and for some reason this morning I thought, maybe I'll just check. And this one was in stock, the Claire. So I ordered two more. I know, I'm like, that's how good it is. So it's just a beautiful BB cream. It's very moisturizing. The color is just beautiful, but what I really like about it is that it has a really nice finish. It's not oily, but it makes your skin feel really moisturized. It has a crazy amount of coverage, but it doesn't accentuate anything. If you watched my packing video for Disney, this is all I used the whole time. On the way, I actually was going to use my Marc Jacobs. I used my primer, which I love, this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. This works beautifully with like any foundation. So I used this in the car, and I noticed in the sun it was like clinging to like all these little dry looking pieces, and my skin wasn't dry. I remember on the way thinking, wow, my skin looked so plump, it looked really pretty. I thought, do I even want to put makeup on? Which that's saying a lot for me because I'm very splotchy. I have a lot of redness and a lot of like hyperpigmentation from breakouts and stuff in the past. So we'll talk about the skincare in a minute. That's really it's been really nice. That also may have been why maybe just the surface of my skin looked a little broken up and peeling. But I wasn't peeling. It was so weird. This stuff is just so pigmented that it is going to cling to everything. So I didn't wear that the whole trip. I took my makeup off. I had like a little wipe in the car. I used this and my skin looked perfect. I'm very picky about stuff like that, like with little dry skin and things like that. I don't know what it was, but when my skin's clean, when I'm wearing this, when I'm wearing anything else, my skin does not have that. When I'm wearing this, it looks like it just, I don't know. It wasn't doing that before. Maybe it's because I was in the sunlight and I could really see it. Because it's so pigmented, you do have to use this primer that goes with it, and I'm so happy that I did not review this before, because this has been sitting on my table for me to like rant about for literally 2 months. To me, you know, it's very hyped up, and to me I think it's the dumbest primer because it's so greasy and so like, it's like a moisturizer. So if you already have used a moisturizer, if your skin already feels nice, this is just like putting grease on your face. It's like coconut oil. Literally, I feel like it's on my face. But I wanted to like it so much, and now I realize that's why it's paired with this, because to get the most out of this foundation, it's so pigmented and beautiful. It is a beautiful foundation. you really have to use something that's very moisturized, or your skin has to just be perfect, which I thought mine was. And it is with everything else. It is really bizarre. So I would say that these paired together, really, really nice. I don't like primers that feel greasy, so this still feels a little gross to me. I love the Makeup Forever ones because they feel really clean, and it actually makes my skin, or my foundation, last a long time because you're putting it on such a clean surface. This, I feel like it kind of makes it break up a little bit, to be honest with you, but it does make it go on really beautifully. Like I said, you know, I thought maybe my skin was reacting to some of the new skincare products I used, but I used different foundations, different things. I looked at my skin without any makeup, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's just that foundation or what, and maybe I just couldn't see it before in here. I don't know. So I'm very careful with that. I know this is weird for favorites because it's not necessarily a favorites, but I just had to kind of mention that with this. But this was so beautiful. I loved wearing this during the trip. It really lasted a long time, and I've just been loving this anyways. It's just such a beautiful product. So before I get on with the skincare stuff, I'll just mention a few more things. Really, really enjoying this Becca Pearl liquid highlighter. Really, really love it. And today I'm wearing it with this, my Laura Mercier Matte Radiance. Which honestly, the Matte Radiance has this effect anyways, but I just feel like when I pair this together, it's just this beautiful like effect that looks really natural, that will not go anywhere. So that's kind of a good combo if you really want your makeup to last a long time, but look pretty natural. I think those two together are like the most natural, like strobing, highlighting type products you can use. A few hair care things. I've mentioned this a couple times, but the Elizabeth & James Black or the white dry shampoo is just amazing. The black and the white refers to the scent, not the you know, it's the same product, just different scents. It's the Nirvana collection scents that they have. You wouldn't think that like a dry shampoo that pairs with a fragrance would be super great. It's the best dry shampoo ever. I could literally, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to. I could literally go 2 weeks without washing my hair and my hair would look amazing. And that's saying a lot because I have very fine hair, but I washed it this morning, so it's kind of just like matte right now. But this is awesome because it's very dry. It's not like a wet dry shampoo, and trust me, I've tried so many dry shampoos, all the ones at the drugstore, nice brands, loose ones, spray ones, and a lot of times they can make your hair feel more dirty because, you know, you want the texture, you want the oil absorption, but you don't really want it to look like clumpy. This is so great because you can actually see it when you spray it in your hair, which if you have a bit darker hair like I do, okay, our alarm just went off. It can get a little like, what? You can kind of be a little scared, but it just, you know, you rub it in, it goes right away. You have to shake it really well. So before you use it and you're like, oh, it doesn't work, you have to shake it really well. Any dry shampoo, you have to shake it really well. And then just spray it in your roots and move it around and you're good to go. To me, it is a cross between the Oribe dry texturizing spray and a regular dry shampoo because it really gives you that dry texture without adding extra like thickness that's just gonna weigh your hair down or look gross, which is important for me because my hair's fine, so I can really tell like if something's gonna do that. So really great, just the best dry shampoo ever, I can't say enough. The Oribe is not a dry shampoo, it's a texturizing spray. It'll give you that like little bit of an oomph, which if you just washed your hair, it's good, you know, because you don't need the oil absorption, so that'd be a waste to use dry shampoo. When I bought it, I remember the girl said, yeah, you can use it as your dry shampoo. It's really, if you've got any oiliness to your hair, it's not going to absorb the oil. This is just a dry texturizing spray. It's really just for, you know, if you're just looking for extra texture, which for me, that is a huge thing. So really, really loving those. Okay, little skincare update. So you may have said, you know, to yourself, when I was talking about the Marc Jacobs, my skin was peeling a little, you may have thought, well, it's probably some of the new things you're using. Yeah, probably could be. But I don't notice it other than if I'm using the Marc Jacobs. I remember being in the car that day thinking, wow, my skin looks better than it has in probably 10 years, like with no makeup on. And I don't know, I think that gradually it's just because it hasn't been breaking out, it's looking a little better. I'm still using my same cleansers, the Tata Harper Exfoliator, the Murad Anti-Aging Acne Cleanser, which is really nice because it feels just so luxe and really good, but it's like doing something. So I bought the Sunday Riley Luna and the Radical pads or whatever. Yeah, what is it called? Age Defying Exfoliating Pads. And a lot of you guys commented, don't use these together. I was using these at night together, and I get that. You probably wouldn't want to use the retinol with the AHA, the BHA, whatevers. So I'm going to kind of alternate. This, I don't know if these are as strong as what people... for me, I just don't know, because a lot of times when I've used pads like these in the past with, you know, the product on them, it kind of feels a little stingy sometimes in certain area. These just feel like there's water on them to me. Like, it feels like there's nothing really, I can't tell if they're doing anything. I don't really know what those are doing, but I like that it's gentle, but I hope that it's doing something. I'm going to keep using it. I may start using it like a couple times a week and then skipping this at night, because yeah, I get that. I'm not going to pair them together anymore. But having said that, as I've used this, someone commented, I know I said it smelled kind of like Twizzlers. It does have that berry scent to it, but someone said, you know, tea, it smells like tea, and now that's all I can smell. Now, like at night, it smells like tea and Twizzlers. So it's really like a berry chamomile tea scent. It's really strong, and I don't mind it. It's a very thick oil. So yeah, for nighttime, I just cannot even imagine anyone using it during the day and putting makeup over it, but it's whatever. So it's blue, you put it on at night, you rub it in until the blue goes away, and I've got to say, you know, at night when I'm using it, I can feel sometimes little tingles. I can feel like my skin is just kind of like drinking it up. You know, like when you put an oil on your skin and it's almost that little tickly feeling, like because you feel like your skin's absorbing it. That's how I feel with this. I don't know if it's super strong. I don't know what it's doing, but I will say I have noticed a big difference. I don't even want to say that, because I always kind of just like roll my eyes when I read reviews like, I've used it for one day, I've seen such a difference, because no. But I think some things, yeah, you do notice a big difference like immediately, but this, I think the immediate difference was mainly because of the hydration. It just made my skin look pretty in the morning. But I feel like when I look at my skin, I don't see any pores. I don't see a lot of, even when I have like, you know, I just feel like crepiness, lines, anything, it's kind of, it just looks plump. It looks really pretty. So I do like this. I hope that it's actually like the retinol is strong enough to actually do something over time. Now, I liked it so much that, you know, you hear a lot about the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. So I ordered this too, and I'll say the scent is a lot to get used to on this one for me. Now I feel like it smells like really strong lemon and a little bit of like old mothballs, which isn't a good scent. Like, let's just not even kid ourselves. That's gross. But yeah, to begin with, it just smelled really old and gross to me. But now I can kind of feel like I can kind of pick up the lemon scent more. So it's supposed to brighten, exfoliate, plumps, evens hyperpigmentation, increases circulation for instant radiance. And that's a lot of my issue is hyperpigmentation. So I thought I would use this during the day. A lot of people too, I was reading, a lot of you guys said that you use this and then you use this after. I don't really know how you could layer anything over this. I feel like it's just so... But I will. I'm going to try doing that because it does make sense. So I've been actually using this during the day, and it's been fine. It's pretty. I hope, you know, my skin has looked really pretty. I hope that it doesn't, you know, maybe that's why I got the little bit of peeliness. But like, I don't know. I can't even say that because I don't notice that unless I'm using that foundation. It looks perfect otherwise, so I don't know. I don't know if this is doing a lot, but especially these. I'm just not sure about this at all. But I can say that I do feel like this is doing something. It's made my skin look prettier. And then in the morning, like when I've used this and then when I like don't do my makeup, my skin looks pretty. So I feel like it's making my skin look pretty. I'm gonna keep using it. That's my update. I don't know. I'm not sure though if this is doing much different than my Murad Acne and Wrinkle Reducer Serum. That definitely is a much more pleasant product to use. This, like I said, is super stinky and kind of gross, but I'm gonna use this and see if I can really notice a difference. If not, I might go back to my Murad. I might alternate them. I don't know. I'm in a state of like skincare confusion where I have a lot of products. I don't wanna just layer and use too many things. I like to keep it simple. So I am just trying to kind of get in a groove. And if you guys have any suggestions with these, let me know. If you are a Sunday Riley junkie and you've used a lot of these, let me know. If you think that the ceramic slip cleanser is a must, let me know. I love my cleansers, so I hate to try it, but I'm very curious about that cleanser, so let me know. I will mention a couple of bag type things. So on our trip, I brought this, and if you guys remember a while back, I showed this in a haul. It's my Rebecca Minkoff Mab backpack, and it's in the nylon. See, it's a little dirty, but you can just wipe it right off, no big deal. This was the best thing in Disney. It's honestly a really good diaper bag. However, the inside doesn't have many compartments, and you guys know, like, if you're moms, a diaper bag really has to have a lot of compartments. This bag feels like you're wearing nothing. When it's empty, it's like it has no weight to it whatsoever. So when you add all of your things to it, I know I had food for Olivia, tons of we had a lot of stuff in this bag, and I wore it comfortably. I didn't feel like I was wearing a heavy backpack. The straps are so cushiony, and it felt like I was kind of just like wearing a pillow. I know, it's weird. I really enjoyed it. I am a Ziploc bag fanatic. So on the inside of my bag, like, I had clear Ziploc bags, like 3 of them. I had one that had all our food in it, one that had diaper stuff in it, one that had like random other stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think that having a bag that has all the extra compartments is a must, because that would probably weigh it down. But I like how the bag's really bright so you can see everything, which is a must. First, you know, getting all those little things out when you need them. It does have 2 compartments in the back, but it has this big compartment in the front where I put my personal things, which I think is a must when you're carrying any kind of bag, like a diaper bag or anything. You don't want to get all your stuff kind of mixed up. And I honestly never used this front flat bag. I just didn't, although I could have. That would have been nice for my phone or something. But yeah, this is so nice. I hope that they still sell this exact one. I'm gonna look and see. If not, I think they may have it in different colors, but I'm not sure if I would recommend this for like a book bag for school. It would fit smaller books. I think it would. Like if you're in college or something. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a medium-sized backpack. So, really love it. I never worried about it the whole time. It's just nice. It's not super flashy, but it's pretty. You know what I mean? It's not like... This little wallet I have enjoyed so much. This is my second zippy coin purse that I've ever had. This is what it looks like. It is the multicolored one, and this one is one that I've had for a very long time, but had not carried it. I could not part with it, and I'm so glad I didn't. So the zippy coin purse, a long time ago, that's what this is called, the little small one. I bought this in monogram from the actual Louis Vuitton store years ago. Probably like, I would say, maybe like 8 years ago. And I ended up returning it. I don't know why. I think at the time I was really into large wallets. That was the time I had that Eugenie wallet. Do you guys remember, was it the Eugenie wallet? Or was it called something else? It had the big piece of vachetta on it. It was really pretty. But yeah, I ended up selling that too. I don't know. I've had so many weird things that I've sold over the years. But anyways, I actually returned this back to the store in the monogram. I wish I still had that piece. I'll probably end up buying it again. But now I have this one. I really like the original monogram, so that was really nice. But I think at the time I was just freaked out by how small it was. Now I like large and small wallets, so it doesn't bother me. But this was so nice on the trip. It's so compact. And if you're like me and you've been used to carrying some different smaller things, like whether it's a key clay or little card holders as wallets, this is a must. I really am curious about it in the Damier Ebene, but I'm like, would it be ridiculous to have 2? I really like the multicolor. I think the multicolor is super fun. So I think I'll just keep this. I'll carry it. Carrying multicolor items don't really scare me. I know a lot of people are worried about them because you know, it's something you can't get anymore, but you know, they kind of rub, the little print can rub off, but I don't mind. I carry my stuff, I enjoy it, and I'm just going to use this, and then one day if I want another one, I know that hopefully they'll always have those. Like, I've got a lot of cash in there. Cards, it holds so many cards. Like, I was like, where's my credit card? It was like right there in the middle. I just love it. I think that it is a very, very handy, good piece to have, and it's not bursting at the seams. It's still got plenty of room to put more stuff. Can't get this color anymore, you know, new if you bought it from the store, but definitely I would recommend just the regular monogram or the Damier one. Definitely my most used piece this month, and definitely a must, I think, if you are a Louis Vuitton lover or you just want a smaller little compact wallet. that's it for my favorites, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I've got a lot of fun things coming up next week. I cannot believe that this month is come and gone. I cannot believe that Olivia's won. We just had the best time on vacation. We had the best time celebrating with her. She had a great time. It was just such a great trip together, and I can't believe it. She's just, every day she changes, and she's just becoming like, I don't know, she's just growing up. Everything that she's doing every day is just mind-blowing. So thanks again for watching. Thanks so much, as always, for taking the time to spend some of your day watching these videos with me, and I hope that you have the best month of February. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.